Hey guys, it's Foot on Maxwell here, and welcome to episode 49 of TNA Making Impact, our go home show, as we head to TNA Genesis this Sunday. We've got a 15 segment show here, which hopefully will put a lot of the match card in front of us. It'll give us an idea of what to expect come the pay per view, and yeah, hopefully we can build towards that, have a good show at the pay per view, and carry on from there. So we'll jump right in it. I hope you guys enjoy it. Time to run the show. So sold out 5,000 in Washington DC in the Channels E. Smith Centre, and we start off with a kind of video, a hype package, or I wouldn't even say a hype package, a highlight package backstage where we have Chris Jericho and Bram having a little argument and having a confrontation, but they don't come to blows. It's just very verbal before Bram backs off. So a very strong start to the show with a B+84. It gets the show off to a strong start, and it gets the crowd hotter. So a good start to the show there, and gives these guys potentially something going forward into TNA Genesis. Our opening contest of the evening is a bout that has subpar wrestling and little heat, and it sees Kenny Omega defeat Spud in 10:22 by pinfall after using a foreign object. Kenny Omega makes the first defense of the X Division Championship since he's won it back. So a good D+52 rating there. 37 for Spud, a 54 for Omega. Really, it's just a match up here showcasing how good Kenny Omega is and giving him a good win on television. After this matchup, Carly comes out and says Kenny Omega may have TNA Genesis off. However, Ricochet, if he really wants to have a championship match in the future against him, he can earn it if he defeats Akira Tozawa at Genesis. So Tozawa we've had under contract for a bit. However, he has Dragon Gate commitments when we have Impact, so he will make his debut. Not his proper debut, I think he's done like a Battle Royal, but he'll compete against Ricochet this Sunday. So a D45 in that angle, get the crowd hotter. Next up in a terrible matchup, Ali defeated Rosemary in 5:36 by pinfall with a botched interference from Sienna. So Ali picks up another good victory in this D-37 match. Ali get a 33 performance to the 34 of Rosemary, and the segment continued the women's of the knockout storyline, but lost a little bit of heat. So a good win for Ali here. Rosemary we're not doing much with. It's one of those things, you need to keep building her up, and it all makes it worthwhile in the storyline. A few negatives there, but overall a good win for Ali. After this, Carly books a tag team matchup for this Sunday, and we're going to see the team of Ali and Gail Kim take on the team of Sienna and Brittany Knight. So E+32, not a lot of overness in this matchup, but it continues the storyline, which again lost a little bit of heat. So that's one matchup to look forward to this Sunday, Ali and Gail Kim against Sienna and Brittany Knight. And after this, Sienna and Brittany cut a promo hyping up their matchup against Ali and Gail, just really saying, Gail, you're past it, you're over the hill, and Ali, what purpose do you even have in the ring? Both of us will destroy you. So a C-57 continues the storyline and gained some heat, and this should be a good matchup come this Sunday. So building up a proper good women's division, and hopefully we can take the knockouts to heights they've never been to before. Next up in a decent matchup, MVP defeated Davey Richards in 9 minutes and 10 seconds by using the ropes for leverage illegally. C+68, so a good win there. I know it's not really good putting people at MVP who's maybe a couple years older than Davey Richards, but it's one of those ones that gives us more guys over and hopefully can benefit some folk long term. Davey Richards with 68, MVP 58 performance, MVP improving his technical skills. Overall, it's a good win for MVP, keeps him happy, and we can use his experience down the line. And after the matchup, Tyrus and MVP come down and they just beat the crap out of the Wolves. But the Wolves will look to get their revenge this Sunday in a tag team matchup as they take on Tyrus and MVP. So a D plus 50 there. Storyline advances, lost a little bit of heat. Overall, pretty happy with that, and it gives them all something to do. And next up, Kali basically says this Sunday, Chilifo and Shibata will go at it for the final time. This gets a D plus 51. She lost the segment a bit of heat here. She was a little bit underwhelming, but both men will be in action in the next two matches as preparations for that match. So the final match between Lifo and Shibata this Sunday for the TNA National Championship. But tonight, first off, Shibata defeats Phoenix in 10 minutes and 7 by pinfall, a C plus 68. 46 performance from Phoenix to a 75 from Shibata. Shibata improving his performance skills. A few negatives here, actually none. Very pleasing. Jellyfield's turns next, and he also has a C plus 68 in a match that had decent wrestling but didn't have much heat, as he defeated Eli Drake in the 828 by pinfall via the lethal combination. This got a 72 performance to Eli Drake's 44. So a good matchup for both of the guys there. And no negatives there. So good showings from both our guys competing in the National Championship match. Next up in a decent matchup, Brian Cage lost to Bobby Lashley in 10 minutes and 23 when Brian Cage was disqualified when Mike Bennett ran in and attacked Bobby Lashley. We all know the history with this one. Bobby Lashley wants a piece of Mike Bennett. He can't get a piece of Mike Bennett. Anyway, it's a C65 there. Bobby Lashley with a 70 performance, a 46 from Cage. We do need to build him up. Continues the storyline, which gained a little bit of heat. Well, no skill improvements to speak of, and negatives. Just one for Brian Cage's chemistry motivation, but one thing that we can definitely improve. Next up, basically Bobby Lashley's cutting a promo on Mike Bennett. Basically, he has been allowed this Sunday by someone in TNA management, but we'll get to that further down the line, to have a partner for a matchup against Mike Bennett and Bobby Lashley. Brian Cage. So Bobby Lashley will reveal his tag team partner this Sunday at Genesis, but the promo gets a B82 and the segment gains a little bit of heat. Apart from that, we're all good. Only negative was the low heat of the storyline. Next up, we've got a matchup between Drew Galloway and Chris Jericho as they take on the team of Bram and Magnus, and the bout had some great wrestling and good heat. It was the team of Bram and Magnus who defeated Drew Galloway and Chris Jericho in 13:52 when Bram defeated Drew Galloway by pinfall via a curb stomp. So a B78, it keeps Bram looking really strong. Bram and Magnus showing excellent chemistry together. Chris Jericho with a 78, Drew Galloway with a 67, a 71 for Magnus, a 72 for Bram. The UK storyline advances. So I think I'll do something really good with with Magnus and Drew. I feel like we can have a proper feud between them. And yeah, just happy with that. No skill improvements. Overall, just Jericho with a few negatives there, but still churning out good matches. And we finished the show. The good old contract signing. So Carly is out with the men who will compete for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship this Sunday, which is of course Fergal Devitt and Ethan Carter III. Both of them signed the contract, have a few verbals. Carter saying, what does Devitt deserve to be still be champion? He's got lucky. He's never faced someone that's talented, as good, and as deserving as EC3. Devitt will say the whole, you were gifted everything before you've got lucky getting to the final, thanks to Mike Bennett and Brian Cage, and this Sunday, for the TNA fans, Devitt will still be champion. So that's what he's saying coming out of that. A B78. Carly comes out of this not looking good again because of her overness, but overall a good segment to end the show, and B-77 I can't complain with. So again, increasing all 18 regions their popularity. We've got most of the matches over that will be on the show this Sunday. Just going to quickly run through the matches here. So we're going to have Chris Jericho versus Bram. We're going to have Akira Tozawa versus Ricochet. We're going to have Gail Kim and Ali against Britannia Knight and Sienna. We're going to have the Wolves taking on Tyrus and MVP. The National Championship is on the line as Jay Lethal tangles with Shibata. Bobby Lashley and a mystery partner will take on the man they call Cage and Mike Bennett. We'll also have Drew Galloway versus Magnus and Fergal Devitt versus EC3 for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. So if anybody would like to put their predictions in the comments section below, it would be deeply appreciated. And yeah, just very happy with that. Continue to build the company up. As I say, it'll take a good bit of time to get to the next level. See if anything here affects us. Oh, Holly Blossom has a new baby. Apart from that, TNA struck gold with the show, that's good to see. MVP wants some more victories. 3.52 in the ratings, that might be our highest one yet. And Fergal Devitt doesn't like Eli Drake. Let's just actually have a look at that if we can. I have to remember what to go to here. If I can do it for TNA, top 100, and we're looking for, in fact, no, it wouldn't be there. But under the user log, so that's this one. User stats even. And yes, that would be our top TV ratings. So that's positive. That's a good direction to be in. But as I say, always in a line to hopefully have a good pay-per-view here, and then kick on to the pay-per-view, which is next. I can't check the thing because it gives away some of the matches. But anyway, yeah, it's looking good. As I say, we just need to keep doing what we're doing. Put on good shows. As I say, I'll show you every time, but you know, size, we're way ahead of the level below Cult. We're literally solidly in the middle of Cult. On the long road to national, but good in the US, Canada, same in the UK. We just can't get any deals at the moment in Mexico, Japan, Europe, or Australia, and New Zealand. So as I say, if you want to put any predictions in the comments section, it would be deeply appreciated. Any other comments regarding the series, let me know. Let us know how you're getting on if you're managing TNA or any other company, whether it be Real World Mod, Historical Mod, or in the Cornellverse. And yeah, as I say, just keep enjoying the game, guys. And if you want to get involved, you can post up your shows, you can ask questions, you can get more help than you can ever imagine. This is where people like me, who are not the most intelligent in the game, learn things. You can find that out at the Fantasy Booker subreddit on Reddit, or the Grey Dog Software website on their forums, which are absolutely dynamite. You get everything there, from any technical advice, all the patches for the game are there, dynasties are there, and it's quite good for, you know, getting some creative ideas as well, plus a lot of guys that are great graphical mod makers for the picture packs and stuff, and the guys that put a lot of commitment in for the mods as well. So as always, guys, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time for TNA Genesis. Bye bye.